Hey, 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 I'm Sim Famous and good morning from Catalina Island. Man, it is early. It is early. Look at the sun rise. We have live players, live weather, and we also have uh, live simulated traffic. So whatever's flying in the real world should be flying today with us. We got about an hour flight over to a small little ranch airport out in Arizona. I think it's Arizona. I gotta let's double check. Where are we going? Da, 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 da. Let's see. Where are we going today? Leaving Catalina, headed to Emery Ranch in California. Sorry, Emery Ranch. That's where we're going. Emery Ranch. Fabulous. Let's go ahead and let's start. Let's get to work here. Let's get this plane unbuttoned and get out of here. Man, we got coffee on board. We got some iced coffee over here. Good morning, Catalina. Wow, look at this plane. We're out here in the A2A Comanche. Shout out to A2A for sending this over for us. Super awesome of those guys. And they just said, enjoy the flight. They didn't say do anything with it. That was pretty cool. And I always come to the wrong side. I can get the rope. Nope, can't. Wrong side. It's early this morning. I ain't awake yet. Come on, man. All right, got it. Boom, shakalaka. All right, got that guy. I'll walk around the business end here. That guy. Beautiful. All right. Pop over into the inside. I'm gonna close up that door. Get the window open. Fabulous. Remove that. Take this away. Take that off. All right. Man, Catalina Island. We were going to work here for a while, but yeah, it just, we're a rolling stone. We got to keep moving. We got this plane, and that's basically what we're going to do. It left this on. I'm sure we're going to pay for that. All right, double check the brakes if they're set. Brakes are set. Fabulous. Bring this puppy to life and get out of here, should we? Master switch, rotating beacon. Should see the light rotating on the outside. There it goes. You can hear it running. Let's go ahead and prime this guy, get it ready. 1, 2, and trace. Right, is that 3? I think so. Check our fuel pump, fuel pressure. Coming up. Let's get our gauges on. Looks like we're a little light on the fuel. Probably could use some fuel. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and let's get the fuel brought in. Let's go ahead and have them. Let's just fill it up. The plane's full. We got plenty of juice. I think we're ready to fire up. Clear prop, as Jimmy's World would say. I like that YouTube channel, Jimmy's World. You guys ever watch that? All right. think we're ready to fire this puppy up. Mixture set, crack the throttle. Fire and hold. Okay, looking good. Check our fuel pressure, it looks good. Oil pressure's a little high. Bring that throttle down, looks good. Was it this guy? Your electronics on. All right, looking good. Get our Garmin on. Man, love the early mornings in the simulator. Oh, look at that. Look at the mountain radio towers and everything, and the clouds, the shadows. Oh, that is this real life? That's just too much. That's just too much. That's just too real. Man, let me have a drink of coffee to celebrate that. How awesome does that look? Let's grab a screenshot. Boom. Got it. Looking good. Enter, okay. That set up. Let's juice up the lights. Get a little lightage going on here. Juice up the lights, as a V1 simulation would say. Let's adjust our trim back to neutral for the takeoff. What's our temperature outside today? 54 degrees. Not bad. No precipitation. Awesome, awesome. Let's see. Similar head temps coming up. We'll sit here and let it run for just a little bit more. Our GPS has found its coordinates. And we're just about ready to get out of here. Alright, coffee is set. Man, on some new great news, I am sitting in a new seat here in the simulator. And it's so much comfortable. Why? Why do I gotta have that plan? Alright, let's pull up the YouTube feed, make sure that is up and running. Yep. It is up and running. Fabulous. Coffee is on board and ready. Let's adjust to see where we're going. Beautiful. Let's take a look outside. It's a little windy this morning. Sun's poking through. Good morning, Catalina. Well, it's time to take off and get out of here. Let's go ahead and jump to the inside. And let's check. Let's turn our plane just a little bit into the wind. Be good there. And we're going to do a run up. So we're going to take it up to 2,000 RPM. That's $2,000. Let's pull our prop back. Two more times. We'll cycle prop one more time. Let's bring it down to 1,800. Let it settle. There's 1,800. Oil temp, fuel pressure, fuel gauge, cylinder head, everything's good. Alright, make sure you lock that. Bring her back down to 1,000. Alright, pitot heat coming on, the landing lights, and let's go flying. Once again, shout out to A2A for sending this awesome plane. We're in week number 6 of flying with it for a year, and we've only crashed once, which was we ran off the runway, so it wasn't too bad, right? Right. Brakes are off. Armrest coming up because that's in my way. I have an armrest now. I love it. Left check. Right check. Brake check. Good. Pump brakes. Yep. Pump and brakes definitely work. One set of flaps, take off, set. If you're just joining the stream, I'm Sim Famous, and we are live leaving Catalina this morning. Let's go down here, head down to the runway. We do have live weather, live players, live simulated traffic on. We just got it all on. We got about an hour flight over to this little ranch we're headed to. I don't think I've ever flown out of Catalina Island in the morning time before. So this is pretty cool. Taxiway is a little rough. A little bumpy. good, looking good. Let's hold short here of the runway. Brakes are set. Let's get it up to 1,000 RPM so we don't flood it. Let's check our map. See what we got traffic-wise. We are clear, no incoming traffic. We're ready to rock and roll. We are ready to rock and roll. Let's check one more thing. We got mental gain with hey, 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 have a good flight. What's happening? Mental gain. Thanks for commenting. 7 knots of wind, looking good. Controls. Pitot heat fuel pump, landing lights, beacon lights, nav instrument lights. We're ready to rock and roll. Brakes off. All right. Got a little bit of mist to her. Full power. It'll clear out. Always does. 60. 80. Rotate. Ooh, positive rate. Gears coming up. Flaps up. Let's make our turn. See you later, Catalina. Woo! Nothing like breaking through, leaving Catalina. Look at that. Middle gain says awesome. Hey, you're awesome for commenting. Appreciate it. Look at the tower as we fly by as we leave Catalina. Wow. Look at this. Holy crap. Let's go to the outside. Is this real life? Wow. Look at that beauty. Look at that. Back to the inside we go. Continue our climb. Adjust our trim for our power back to 2400. There's our power back. Man, you cannot beat this simulator for morning departures. You can't beat it. Tom Slater says, hey Sim, how are you this morning? Just watched your ATS stream a couple minutes ago. Great stream, by the way. I sent a message on that stream asking if you're running a 49-inch or the triple monitors. Hey, Tom. Sorry I missed that. I haven't gotten that notification yet about the message. But I am running a ACER 42-inch monitor, and I use it. I play everything on in Windows instead of full screen. Oh, let me get on my headphones here. Hold on, chat. There we go. Much better. I play everything in Windows mode, and the reason is that way I can have the chat on my left, which I can see you guys, and then in the middle I can have the game, the simulator that I'm playing, and on the right side I can have whatever else that I need to monitor things and such. Great question. We have American Truck Simulator live stream tomorrow coming up at 2:30 or earlier. Like today, I was going to start streaming at 2:30, but I started early because I want to do a morning flight here in the sim, in the old A2A Comanche here. Good. Let's check. That looks great. Let's go. Nope, down there. Speed's good. So far, looking good. Climb out still good. Fabulous. A little rocky out, but not too rough on the departure this morning. We're still climbing good. Let's go ahead and we're going to start getting our autopilot set. Man, this breakthrough of the clouds here in a minute is going to be epic. There's 5,000 feet. All right, let's get our master sets. We're going to do heading. Heading set. Actually, we need to adjust our heading just a skosh. Beautiful, looking good. Tom says, alrighty, thank you very much. Hey, thank you for commenting, appreciate it. This breakthrough is going to be awesome. Here we go. Flying through the clouds. Absolutely love it. Let's go to the outside. Wow. Look at that, chat. Live players, live weather, and live simulated traffic. We got it all on. You're welcome to come fly with us anytime you see us flying. And on Thursday, if you guys have the beta installed for American Truck Simulator, we're going to have a convoy up, so you're welcome to come convoy with us. Man, this breakthrough is going to be great. And grab some coffee. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Some iced coffee, man. Can't go wrong with that, right? Early morning flight, some iced coffee, the simulator. Woo! Just on the other side of those clouds is going to be some beautiful sunshine hitting us right in the eyeballs. Oh, man, I hope you're ready. We got sun visors ready to go. He says he's got sun visors ready to go. Prepare yourself for the epic breakthrough Tuesday morning, early morning stream, 8 o'clock here in beautiful Arizona. Probably, yeah, it should be 8 o'clock in California as well, right? Same time as me, I think. Here we go, chat. Get your sunglasses on, it's gonna be bright. From 7,000 feet. Cruising a smooth 140 knots through the clouds. And make sure you get your sunglasses out. This is why we fly right here, right here. The suspense. Wait a minute, suspense. A little turbulence here, a little rough. It's rocking us around a little bit. Oop. I hit the mouse. Can't see nothing. Epic breakthrough happening soon. 7,000 feet. You better get your sunglasses, chat. Better get your sunglasses. Epic. I mean, let's go to the outside. Look at those clouds. Look at this. Is this real life? Why am I talking so high? Anyway. You know what I mean? Absolutely fabulous. And I was debating whether I was going to do the morning flight. I'm super glad that we did, man. Look at those views. Fabulous. All right, let's go to the inside. Let's get our fuel pump off. And landing lights could come off. We'll get that back on. We'll go up to 8,000 altitude, and then we'll settle the altitude there. Man, that was a beautiful departure out of Catalina. And we're headed to, if I'm not mistaken, it's a dirt runway. I think it might be concrete. I don't remember exactly yet. It's a small ranch. The runway is going to be a little on the shorter side, so we got to make sure we get slowed down enough. Sunrise in the simulator? You can't beat it. And a shout out to V1 Simulation for always talking about how great the simulator is in the morning. I mean, the dude's spot on. Look at that tip tank view. Man. Alright, there's 8,000 feet. Let's go ahead and set our altitude. And just like that, chat, we are flying. Set back, grab you some snacks. We got about 40 minutes left of this flight. Let me go ahead and pull up where we're going. It's not going to show you there. We are headed down to the old Emery Ranch, OCA6 Emery Ranch, runway 5. Elevation 482 feet, size small. Runway 23 recommended right now. Tom says, hey man, how do you like the 158 beta ATS so far? I haven't switched over yet. I think I'm just going to wait until it releases. I dig it. The way that the trucks handle and feel, you can go around a curb without it flipping over on you, is amazing. And the way that the trucks, Tom says, sorry about the ATS questions. No, you can ask. So here's the cool thing about my channel. No matter what I'm streaming, whether it is the Flight Simulator, ATS, ETS, or BeamNG, we talk about them all during that stream. So yeah, feel free, man. Actually, that's something I enjoy. I enjoy flying and talking about trucking. I enjoy trucking and talking about flying. And I want anybody who is new or been watching the channel recently, this is a place to where, man, there's we're just chill and relax. Everybody's welcome, and just have a good time. You know what I mean? That's what we do. I'm thankful to have you guys here watching and hanging out. Sometimes we have 40 people in the chat. Sometimes we have no people in the chat. But it's still a good time either way. Let's go to the outside, take a look around. Ooh, it is a beautiful. Man, what a awesome flight. This is where we're headed. It might be a paved runway. I don't know. That it could be. We'll see when we get there. Tom Slater says, God's grace. Isn't it great how you can just see beauty in the simulator? I mean, look at this. And this plane that I'm flying was sponsored by A2A Simulations. I reached out to them and said, hey, I'm a professional musician who's coming off the road, retiring. I'm turning into a full-time YouTube content creator because I like to play simulators. Would you guys be interested in sending me out this plane? Because I want to stream with this plane for 1 year. And the reason why is because this plane is alive. This plane is like a real plane. Everything I do has a consequence to it, either now or in the future. So it's super awesome to fly. It's like sort of, it's being able to own a plane without the really expensive costs of real life. So it makes it a lot of fun. And they said, yeah, send it to me, and didn't tell me I had to do anything with it. They just said, have fun flying. And I thought that was pretty amazing of a team. And that's exactly what we've been doing. We're coming up on about almost, what, 14 hours of flight time in the plane since we've had it. Tom Slater says, that's awesome. Oh, and we installed a new seat in the simulator. We have a rear seat out of a Dodge Caravan, a 2017 Dodge Caravan. And we were running a bucket seat for like 5 years, and it was so uncomfortable. Man, it was wore out. There was no padding left. It was like sitting on concrete. And now it's like we're riding in a Cadillac, my dudes. It's like we're riding in a Caravan seat, a Dodge Caravan. There's videos on the YouTube channel if you want to check it out of the new seat. But yeah, so much comfortable for the long hauls we're getting ready to do. Those 8-hour American Truck Simulator streams that people want me to do again are going to be so much more enjoyable. Let's take a look out the old windows. Flying over the coast of California here. I tell you one thing I've noticed about flying this plane and trying to treat it like ownership is every time you start it up, it sounds a little different, runs a little different. And like right now, there could be a failure. Anytime a failure could happen, and I don't know if I'm available to get us down safely. Available to get us down safely? Equipped. Tom Slater said, I just got a sim rig this past Christmas. It's a working progress. And look, I don't know how old you are. I'm 45, right? I've been playing games since the Atari days. I've been a gamer my whole life. And about 10 years ago, me and my kids, when they were much younger, and they're now adults, but when they were like 8, 9, 7 years old, we would watch Jeff Favignano. And this is back when I was a struggling musician and trying to get that gig, you know, and blah, blah, blah. And we were just, you know, we had no money. Single dad, raising the kids, went through divorce, fought for custody, got the custody of the kids. But we'd sit and watch Jeff Favignano in American Truck Simulator. And we would watch him in that. We'd watch him in Grand Theft Auto, do the police stuff. And I always say, it's like, man, if I ever get in a position one day to where I can afford some stuff or somehow get lucky, or if God makes a way, however it works out, right? Tom says 51. Hey, Tom, I heard it takes a bad dude to get to 51. Glad you still working, man, making it. They say it takes a badass to get old, and here we are, right? He said, here we are. But man, between 2013 and now, my kids and I have been homeless twice, worked our way back up, been out on the road as a musician, played with some famous people and all that stuff, and you know, we made it work, and now here we are as full-time streamers in a sim rig, man. And you know what? Every time you turn on your sim rig, no matter how big or small it is, that's a kick in the face to the people who said you shouldn't play video games at your age or our age, or it's time to grow up. No, it's not. It's time to play video games. And that's exactly what we doing. That's all of them. All the people who said you shouldn't, or they told me, hey, you can't be a guitar player, or hey, you can't do this. Well, guess what? I was a guitar player, and I played video games. And now I hang out and talk to people and do it because it's fun. And you can do it. Just like, you ever seen the movie Days of Thunder? Stagger special. You can hold it. Man, look at this view. Look at California underneath us. And so I stream minimum 4 days a week. The schedule is usually Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The start time is usually set at 2:30, but sometimes, just like today, I'll go live before, just because, you know. I try not to be too stingent on schedules, because then that just makes like the schedule's just blech. Tom says, I'm glad everything worked out for you. Hey, Tom, what you get in your sim rig? What have you got so far? And what are you looking to get? It's showing us about 65 nautical miles out, and about 25 minutes to the destination. Let's take a little look out the window here. Look at all those people headed to work this morning. Thank you for tuning in to California Weather. This is Sim Famous. We're with your California weather. We're flying around the city right now. I'm like, they got a balmy 50 degrees out there. And I said, no, I'm not. I'm not your traffic guy. I could be, though, right? That'd be kind of fun. It's like, thank you for tuning in to Talk Radio. Radio. I'm looking at the sunshine. Huh. And realized I can't talk. Perfect. Let's go back and back like that. Perfect. Cruising about 150 knots. Let's take a look at our gauges. Oil pressure's good. Oil temp's good. Cylinder head temp's good. We're still in the green, man. We're still in the green. Are you running a PC or console? Both in your rig? We're just running the PC right now. Tom Slater says, I just got a single 32-inch TV with a PX9 V9 steering wheel. Nothing much. I'm looking to get a 49-inch ultrawide monitor and Moza wheel and pedals. It's going to take time, though. Okay, yeah. I'm running a, I guess I said, I've got a ACER 42-inch monitors. I love the ACER monitors because it's cheap. Everything I have is cheap. That's the one thing about my sim rig. If you look at it, to the untrained eye, you're like, oh, that's a lot of expensive stuff. In retrospect, I think that's the right word. If you go back and look at it, at what I actually have, I have some 80/20 aluminum framing that I had already bought, put together with a seat. It actually had a car dashboard on it. It had a Subaru dash. It was really cool. And I had bought it 5 years ago from a guy who had already put it together, bought the aluminum framing, spec'd it out with all, like, you know, the nuts and bolts you need to put it together. And so I paid like $800 for everything back then for the full sim rig, just the sim rig itself, no PC or nothing. And it was totally worth it because everything is customizable. And I couldn't have bought the tools, put it together then at the time with the knowledge I had at the time. My Logitech wheel, it's on the cheaper side. I got the G29 for the wheel and pedal set. I did get the extreme inversion kit for my pedals, which allows my pedals to sort of hang down from the top. I like that. That was like $100 5 years ago. And the wheels and pedal set I bought on sale on Amazon for like $199. For my flight controls, I run a Logitech 3D Pro, Extreme 3D Pro joystick. I bought it on Amazon for $25. For my throttles, landing gear stuff, I run a Sciatec or whatever it's called. It's like $50 on Amazon. Keyboard, $10. Big button, yellow keyboard for people who can't see good, even though I can see fine, but I like the big buttons because it's easy to see. And so my laptop, I have a HP gaming laptop with a 4090 or 4050, I forget, graphics card, 64 gigs of RAM. Is that right? 64 gigs of RAM? Yeah. A terabyte of storage. And then I have that on a cooling tray, which keeps it nice and cold. And I run all the monitor was a little expensive back in the day. I think it was like $600. But the PC, I got it on sale, right? With the 4090, the big RAM in it, and all that stuff that you need, right? I got it on sale for $600 on Amazon. Because I run laptops, just because it works better for my situation than running a tower. I get a little more bang for my buck for the laptop, but I can't replace like the graphics card. That's, you know, a downfall. I can replace other things, but the graphics card is I can't. But that's fine. I don't need to do that. So, I mean, I got the PC for almost the cost of a console. So I thought that was pretty lucky on that situation. we get close to the airport, not airport, airstrip that we're going to, private airport, we'll start circling around and get down in altitude, find the airport and land. We're taking our time. There's no rush, no hurry. We just enjoying the early morning flight. Let's go to the outside. Tom says, I only have a 3060 on my PC. I would love to upgrade, but it's way too expensive nowadays. Totally. I was running, this is my new PC. This is my upgraded PC, I should say. The PC that I had before this, that I ran for like 5 years. I ran from 2020 till last year. It was another HP. It was HP Pavilion laptop with a 1650 and 8 gigs of RAM. So every video that was made before 2024, I'm sorry, before 2025, every video made before 2025 was made with that 1650 graphics card. And I went from the 1650, I think it's a 4050 that I have. I don't know, let me look again. A guy I can't remember. It's what happens when you get older. Sometimes you forget stuff. You can see. I have the RGX 4050. I had to look on my own stream because I forgot what it was. Oh, my beautiful wifey sent me $5 on Chime. Oh, thanks, beautiful wifey, if you're watching. I can go get some energy drinks later. Fabulous. Da, 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 da. We looking good. Tom says that was nice of her. Oh, I got the best beautiful wifey in the world, man. She's so awesome. Supports what I do as a musician. Supports what I do as a gamer. Pretty awesome of her. I am slowly. I retired music last year, but I still have gigs that I go and do. I'm still working for another artist, but been in the music business for. I started playing when I was 11, and I was on the road at 14. 45 now. Long time. Don't want to travel no more, man. I want to just travel on the games. So when I land or get out of the truck, I'm at home. You know what I mean? Told her I was live streaming. Tom says, may I ask where you're from? Yes, you may. For $1. No, I'm joking. I'm just joking. I'm joking. No, originally born in Bowling Green, Kentucky, raised in East Tennessee, but moved from but as I got older, once I became a teenager and an adult, then I moved from Tennessee. I played some shows there and moved over to New Mexico for a while. It's been about 10 years or so in New Mexico, and then went from New Mexico to now Arizona, where I'm at. How about yourself, sir? Where you watching from today? And now I'm out in Phoenix, Arizona area. Take you guys to the outside. Wow, what a view, right? That looks like a good fishing spot right there. There's an app you can get for Flight Simulator, and of course if we landed down there, we could go fishing. It's pretty cool. I gotta get that app. It's like 20 bucks. When I get the extra 20 bucks, I might do that. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That really helps out the channel. It's free for you, doesn't cost you a dime, and that's better than any deal you can get at McDonald's. You see that? I'm better than McDonald's, except, well, obviously, you know, I'm not food, but still. We're here, we're hanging out, we're flying. What I like about this simulator is when we get to where we're going, we can actually get out and walk around and check it out. Tom says, from Ohio, hate it here. I need to move further south. I'm originally from Florida. I've been to Ohio. I've been to, let's see, there is a Veterans Memorial that opened up a few years ago. What's the capital of Ohio? Is it Dayton? No. Where did I go to in Ohio? I'm thinking about it. I'm letting my brain kind of wake up. Let me have some more coffee. Maybe I'll remember where I went to. But anyway, I played Columbus. Maybe it was Columbus. There was a Veterans Memorial. It was like a grand opening. It rained that day. There's like 5,000 people there. But that was really cool. We do a lot of work for veterans. So I remember playing out there. I also go to Florida and play. I went to Orlando, played down there. I played in Jacksonville, played in Miami. I played somewhere else. Tampa. I think that's, yeah. A bunch of other little places in Florida. Is Sarasota in Florida? Yeah, I feel like I've been all over the place as a musician. And when you think about it, and that's just what I remember, because I used to drink. So I don't remember all the other places I've been, because there's a time in my life that I don't remember none of it. All right, we're about 20 miles out. Once we get about 10 miles out, I'll turn the autopilot off, take control of the plane, and start circling and get us down. This plane is a blast to fly, so it's fun to hand fly it. Flying over some mountain ranges. There's some sort of airport down there. I don't know where that goes. Look how much the terrain has changed since leaving Catalina this morning. Tom says, I don't know much about this game. I've seen a couple people play it. Tom, this game, okay, so this Microsoft Simulator 2024 is what we're in. It simulates the whole world in real time. So like right now, I have real weather. This is the real weather that you'd see if you're flying over this area right now. I have live players, so there's people flying everywhere right now in the sim. I also have live traffic that simulates all the live real traffic. So there's planes flying all around us right now, and we can fly anywhere in the world. We could literally fly around the world, and it simulates everything that's there. You can fly over and see like sort of where your house would be. It's not going to be the same exact shape as your house, but you could fly over and you'd be able to recognize, oh, there's the gas station down there, or there's the Walmart over there, you know, something. And you can get out, walk around. So you could go on hiking trips. You could just, I mean, if you wanted to fly out to the middle of nowhere and stay there all night in the game and just watch the clouds and the stars and the planes fly above you, you could. I never thought I would like flying. Now, I'm doing general aviation, small planes. I mean, you can do big airliners, all kinds of stuff. I'm just doing the small general planes because it's fun. And Tom Slater says, are you serious? I might need to get it. Oh, yeah, you can. Like I said, when we get on the ground, I'll get out and go for a walk. I'll show you the things. We're going to be landing here about 10 minutes or so. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and let's cut the, and see, like all these switches, these all work and do things, and not every plane's like this. This is a modded one, but fuses work. All that, the electronics work. Like, things could go wrong at any time. This might be a little hard to get a landing in. It looks a little foggy out here. All this seems really familiar. Alright, autopilot's off, landing lights on, or fuel pumps coming on. I have control of the plane. Let's pull our power. let's make our way down, chat. We were flying around the Grand Canyon the other day, sightseeing. It is good, like you could fly from somewhere you're at in Columbus, Ohio, down to wherever you want to go in Florida. It takes real time to fly there. So if it took you, if in real life, if it took 3 hours to fly to wherever you're going, it would take 3 hours in the game. Wow, look at this terrain as we're going to land. We got to find the airport. I've got it on my GPS down here, but we're just kind of doing a sightseeing thing. We're going to slowly go down and find where we need to be. I believe there's some windmills out this way. Let me adjust the view here. Whoa. Got a hold of my controller there. Let me look the inside. Let me check my speed. Looking good. Alright, I'm going to keep us on the outside. Let me pull the power back. We're going to let her drop out of the sky. And just enjoy the views. This is why we fly. Back to the inside. Yeah, it looks like there is a windmill farm out here. We'll fly over this windmill farm and check it out as we go down in altitude here. Watch our speed. We're cruising about 180 knots. That's pretty fast. Oh yeah, there's totally a windmill farm coming up. The airport is, the runway is around here somewhere, so we got to keep that in mind. So we're going to look for it while we're on the outside. Flying over the windmill farm. This is cool. Talk about a hazard. You got to avoid the fly into this area, right? Look at all of those. Wow. Take it to the inside. Watch my speed. I am pretty fast through here. Go ahead and let it bleed off some of this speed. Tom says, oh my goodness, that looks awesome. Right? Isn't it pretty cool? Now I gotta keep my eyes open. Okay, there's our runway over to the left. Man, right in the middle of this windmill farm. Whew, okay, alright. I'll show you guys out here. Our runway is that concrete patch to our left, or right above our driver's seat, so to speak. And this is just a random airport that I picked to fly into. Wow, look at those windmills. Tom Slater says, good luck. Right? I mean, we gotta get right right in the middle of them here. Holy crap. Okay, let me get down in altitude. And let's see. Yep, we're gonna have to stay right here in this circle of them. Well, this is gonna be, it's gonna be something right here, man. We also gotta get slowed down. We got windmills on the left, and there's wind all around us. I can hear it. This first attempt might be a go around, because we got to bleed off a lot of speed. Look, that windmill's not spinning because the wind's not moving that fast. That's cool. Where is the airport? Over there. All right, so we go to the outside of this tower here to our left. Let's go ahead and bring flaps down. We're going to bring our landing gear down. Let's tighten up our turn here. Let's get our power up good. Check, landing gear is down. Another set of flaps. Woo! There's 100 knots. Let's continue our turn. Boy, this is a tight turn. Continue this way, looking good. Watch the windmills. Watch the towers. Oh, she's getting heavy. A little more power. Okay, there's the airport. Easy. All right. Make her turn. Full flaps. 4 speed back. It's getting heavy. Easy. 100 knots. Looking for 90. Got kind of a shorter runway. Runway is in sight. Whew. Power, more power. Take it to the outside. Looking good. More power, more power. What's at the end of the runway? Is that a rock? Is that a cactus? It's a cactus at the end of the runway. Alright, bring it down, bring it down. Don't hit the cactus, don't hit the cactus. Power out. Oh, man. Bouncy. Woo! Brakes, 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 brakes. Let her roll, let her roll, let her roll. Pump the brakes, pump the brakes, pump the brakes. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we are down. All right, let's flip it around and head back up to the spot. Wow. That was fun. A little bit scary. Back taxi up the runway. All right. We'll get our headphones off. Open up a window, get some air. Man. Alright, got some fresh air. Close that back up. Fuel pump off. Landing lights off. Oh, running off the runway here. Pay attention. Let it idle on out. We'll go park down here next to the other planes. Man, what a fun trip. I didn't expect how awesome this place was going to be. Look, there's cactuses at the end of the runway. Let's go down and take a look at these real quick. I didn't expect those. We just flew down on top of those cactuses right there. Let's turn it around. We'll park it over here in the dirt. I appreciate everybody hanging out. The beautiful wifey's jumping in. We're getting ready to go. We got to go feed the doggies. We want to do a quick morning flight here. Park up right here. Let's go to the outside. Looking good. Awesome. Let's go ahead and shut it down. Let's see. Parking brake set. The beautiful wifey says, woof woof. That's right. We do have 4 beautiful dogs on board here. Max, Sarah, Tucker. Call her tongues because she's always licking everything. Let's go ahead and pull the power. Let it die. Rotating beacon. Let's get our nav lights off. Tom says, great landing. We're going to walk around and check this area out. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate that. Master switch off. Avionics off. Magneto switches off. Pitot heat off. Mixture forward. Let's lock our controls. Let's put our flaps back where they go. Let's unlock our door. Let's get out. And here we are. Man. Let's go ahead and tie up our plane. Take that back to the inside. Look here. Scoot down. Put our chocks. Tie up our rope there. Gonna go to the other side. Oh, we gotta go this way. Yeah, see, we can walk around, man. And then we could just go for a walk. We could literally walk back to Catalina Island if we wanted to. It would take us days. Alright, go to the inside of my head. Get that on. Boom. Lock that up. Nice. Did we get... Yeah, we got that. Go ahead and shut that door. Lock that sucker. Plane is secured. Ha. Go take a look at this cactus that we flew in over. And see, this is what I like about the game, is you can just get out and fly anywhere. And then sort of go for a walk. Let's go look at these cactuses up here. And then you can also sometimes see animals and things, which is pretty cool. You can go searching for animals. Maybe we'll look for deers, boars. Helen says it's a big plant. Yeah, look at that guy. That's cool. Our plane's over there. Can we walk to a windmill? Let's go for a run. Get our exercise in this morning, fellas. Look at our feet. I'm out here running in a leather jacket. Got some floating rocks out here. Amazing. You know, not everything's perfect. Well, that windmill's a long way away. Welcome to Windmill Simulator. Actually, welcome to Jogging Simulator 2026. I'm your host, Sim Famous, Jog Nation. That's another thing. That is far. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna run to it. Just saying, we're out in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing here. It's just us and the windmills. Ooh, we could pretend that we own a windmill farm. Role-playing idea. Pretend that you own a windmill farm. You get a small plane, a helicopter, maybe a small portable flight device, or you come out and you do a couple walks. Man. Mars. Oh, we could do a Mars simulator. That would be kind of fun. Good idea, honey. Tom says you need to hydrate, right? I'm dry as a desert, babe. Look at me. I'm drying up out here. I got a little bit of a belly on me. You know, that's probably from drinking the beer. Or eating the bacon. I'm not sure. I'm gonna make it to this windmill. Yes, I am. And then I'm gonna get a picture by it. And then we can say we have lived the life. And then I gotta go feed the dogs because I was supposed to feed them about 8:30 or so, but it's now 9 o'clock. But they were still sleeping. They just now woke up. Lazy dogs. The windmills. Oh, I've stopped running. What did I hit? I must have stubbed my toe on a rock. We're getting closer. Of all the things you can do in video games, and today, wow, that airport, I'm plane is far away. We're going to a windmill. I've never seen these up close in the simulator, so I think it's time. We're almost there. I'm about to cramp up. I need a banana. If you're just joining the stream, I'm Sim Famous. We flew from Catalina Island over to what is this called? Man, I forgot. I have to look again. But point is we're here. And they got a windmill farm. And now I'm running over to check out the windmills because I've never done this yet. Tom Slater says that's what I was thinking. That's a far run. Dude, I'm burning my calories thinking about this run. Look at that. Oh, look, there's a plane up there flying up above us right now in real life. That's so cool. Oh, here's the walkway up to it. This must be the road you'd ride the four-wheeler on to get out here. Service road. Service path. Alright. A little uneven out of the ground, but that's okay. got some sort of buttons. Oh, oh, that would be a door they could go inside in real life, huh? You'd be able to go in it. Okay, that's what that is. It actually makes a sound when the blades go close to my head. That's cool. Windmill simulator. How awesome. That's so cool. Look at all these windmills. And to go back to the plane, we can simply hit Shift C. And we're back to the plane. Man, what a long walk that was to some windmills. You know what I mean? But that was fun. I truly enjoyed that. Well, chat, I have to go for now. Got to go feed the dogs before they throw a revolt against me and start eating my toes. Because they're already looking at me like, hey, man, if you don't bring us some food, we're going to start eating you. Calm down. They're just four little chihuahuas, but when they gang up on you, it could get kind of crazy. Once again, shout out to A2A Simulations for sending me this plane over and for really, really making my year of adventure just truly that much more awesome. Tom, thanks for chatting with us. Everybody, thanks for watching the beautiful wifey. Appreciate it very much. Tom says, great talking with you. Great stream. Hey, I appreciate that, Tom. And feel free to leave a message on any video, anytime, multiple times a day if you want. Doesn't matter. Will never bother me. I will get to them as soon as I can. And then I may be back later on today at 2:30 with some more flying. I mean, you know, the world's an oyster and I've got a bunch of oranges. You know what I mean? Something like that. I think it's a saying. I'm not really sure. That being said, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and y'all have a blast. I'll see you on the next one. See you later, beautiful wife. I got the best beautiful wifey on the planet and in the fake planet as well. Yep. Yep. My jacket is covered in sweat from that running. It has to be. It has to be. Look at him. I'm shiny. All right, chat. I'm out of here. You guys have a great day. It was a great early morning flight. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out of here. Do, 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 do.